Alrighty, so most of you know where I am. I'm back here with the R80. Um, it's been about, right now is April 27th, and I installed this back in, I think, November. So yeah, it's been up since then. Been running good. It is a little messed up because somebody put the slide locked the door, and then somebody went and pushed the button and didn't see the door going up and down and didn't think anything about it. So I fought with that. I've never had to done that. Put a note. I've never had to do that, and this is the first time I've ever had to do that. So just think about that, you know. I drilled a hole in the lock. There was no hole in the slide lock for it. So I drilled a hole, put a bolt in it, tightened it down, and somebody went and took the bolt out, and you know, oh, I didn't know there was an opener. Well, okay. But anyways, it happens. So, like some of you guys out here on YouTube, on the community, yeah, that's the first thing you think about. Where's the garage door? That's what I think about whenever I go into a shop like this. So, but anyways, so Wayne Dalton door. It's a 12 by 10 commercial door. It's doing pretty well. I greased this thing at the beginning of the year. Sorry, greased it quite heavily. You could hear the bearings and all the rollers rubbing and scrubbing, and they were not healthy whatsoever. So I redid that. Got it running really well. It's actually a lot quieter than it used to be. And then went ahead and installed this beast. Most of you have already seen the first video that I did on this. I thought I'd just do an update video on it and show y'all how it's doing. Um, so, I wish I wouldn't have done this. I did a spring-loaded bracket, and I really wish I hadn't done that, just because it makes it to where there's one point when the door's going down where the springs have a little bit of an overload on them. I guess you could say they've got it's a little springy in that one little part of travel. So, yeah, it kind of makes it to where the opener has to work harder, and the quarter horsepower motor that is inside that thing, after 50 years of running, is finally burnt out almost. But it still runs. You just gotta pull down on the door as it's going down through that section. Go ahead and do that, and it's running like new. It has actually gotten better, which I'm surprised. It started doing that back in January, and it has gotten better. So, but anyways, so yeah. So, of course, no safety sensors. Y'all know before 1993, which I love. That's my favorite thing about it, is I didn't have to do safety sensors. So, but anyways, but it's like you're giving the R80 physical therapy to get it back to where it should be. So, anyways, this is the button I'm using, just a regular Chamberlain button. And I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, you can. Okay. Sorry, the glare on the screen of my phone doesn't really like it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing a run real quick. I'm using this Sears remote here. If any of you are wondering, and I tried even hooking up the receiver that goes with this, the receiver / wall button that goes on the wall and you wire it up. I tried hooking that up. I tried just wiring it with push button wires. I tried putting a transformer on it and plugging it into the wall while having it hooked up to the back of the R80, and I couldn't get it. And because I really wanted that old 80s feel, so like it was originally supposed to be like that, but yeah, would have been cool. Try to explain to people you gotta push both buttons to make the door run. But anyways, but I use this. I have this, an 81WD, which is basically an 81LM, just a Wayne Dalton version. Craftsman 390 remote, and then of course this, and then a Sears 139.537758, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but anyways, I use that and this, and it works out pretty well. I like using this. This stays over there on that wall. So, anyways, I've just got a LiftMaster 315 box up there on the angle iron. It's a little black speck there. It's tied to the angle iron and plugged into a surge protector, as long with the operators plugged in the surge protector. Yeah. I will do another video of this here in about a month or so. Actually, probably here in a couple weeks. Because I'm going to be taking this down and taking it home with me, because it's about the end of our school year and don't really want it staying here. So, let's go ahead and give this a run. Enough talk. Use the Sears remote here, and here we go. That's what it does if you don't push down on it while it's going down. So anyways, yeah, 50 years old and still runs. This is actually one of my favorite operators. Actually, really, it's my favorite operator, made by Overhead Door. Yes, I am still having trouble with the relay a little bit, but really it's not that bad. Just keep pushing the button and it'll work finally. So we'll see if it fails the relay. Yes, the chain is pretty loose. I actually had that pretty darn tight. I actually had it tight, and I think it stretched out over time just because of the amount of chain that's stretching across that rail. So, and yeah, so you can see that thermal light delay there just kicked off. We'll go ahead and run it back up. And there you have it, the Overhead Door R80-Z, 1/4 horsepower garage door opener. It's made in about 1969, so it's doing pretty good. I'll go ahead and show you the lock here real quick, and also how I deal with my release ropes, not my release ropes, good Kelly, my pull ropes on the bottom of the door. So. So this is what I did. Here's the pull cord. You can see there's a big gap across the bottom of the door. It's nothing I can do. The door's bent at the bottom. The bottom panel is worked a little bit, but anyways, I had my bolt coming through here, so I did that, and you can't lock it, so that's good. And of course, I did my lovely handwriting. Tied my rope onto here so that it wouldn't be laying on the ground and getting all dirty, because it's not already dirty, of course. And yeah, so this is the only thing I don't like about these doors, is that this, number one, this is just a piece of metal with foam inside of it. There's really, the only rigidity to this door is the struts, and which are pretty beefy, but still, I mean, just to show, I mean, there's a dent from somebody stepping down on it. That one's completely bent down, or at least somewhat. So, and then this is why I don't like them. Over time, they just get torn apart. See, to lock it, you have to, and then slide it. So, and then, yeah. So, and, yeah, so that is why I don't like using these doors. I don't really like seeing these doors. Plus, too, they're not really that thick, but they do a pretty good job. So, yeah, so, but anyways, so, but it happens, you know, I understand, you know. We used to use it manually, and, also, there's a ghost roof now, so, anyway, yeah, there's the R80, and I'm waiting on the door. Check back in about a couple weeks or so. This thing will be coming down, and I will be doing an inside view of it. I will literally take the case off and show you all what the inner workings of these things are. So, but, you know, somebody asked for that. I think it was Brazilian Hot Dog 724 asked for that. So, which I think I meant to do that when I first installed it, and then I just never got around to it. So, but anyways, so yeah. And then for a power cord, I've just got extension cord going through the ceiling and down the wall. So, but anyways, so that's it. Y'all have a good one. And as always, I encourage everyone to praise the Lord. Thank you all for watching.